Hello, Isolation Nation, and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club, coming to you from the Zen backdrop of wherever the fuck I am. I'm honestly not even sure where I am. I think I'm in Ojai still at this cannabis and psychedelics conference, and let's just say I got some goodies. Thank God I'm not flying. This is the Social Distancing Social Club.
It seems like you're flying, Ben, if I'm being honest.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know I just borrowed sunscreen from a lady, so that's from not from a lady like I'm British, from a lady, from a lady. Anyway, it's gonna be a great show, I promise you that. And we got many legs here, and we got comics here. It's gonna be good. Please welcome the second leg of the 3 or 4-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. It's Chris Bowers.
Oh wow!
Hey,
what up, Blouser?
Rob, Ryan, and Jen Murphy are gonna be here later, but right now I gotta say this, guys. I'm gonna be honest when I say this. This is the most struggle it's been to start this show since I was doing acid in a canoe. Like, the fact that I am here is a testament to, I don't know, but we're having a good time and I'm ready to go. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
Queen.
As big as I am, much bigger to be honest.
That is hilarious. That was good. That was good.
I'm looking for a girl smaller than a guitar. Oh, that's weird. What's happening?
I didn't know you were so good at the guitar, Rachel.
I know.
Oh, the worst. The worst.
She's a savant.
Y'all,
this is gonna be an episode. We don't have a fourth leg today.
We do not.
We have Jody's off this week for Hump Day. She'll be back next week.
She's out of the country.
She is. We do have Taylor on tech. So.
Yes, Taylor's here.
He can help me try and
hear that enthusiasm that's going to power us through the episode.
Yeah.
And if you want to support the show, you can do so at sdscshow.com. That is where our PayPal is in the upper right. You can Venmo us, or of course you can do the super chat and do all of those things. If you'd like your comment read on air for a $5 or more of one of those tips, you will most likely get that comment read on air, and you will support all the proceedings happening here today. It's my own spin, but I think I hit the main points better than yesterday at least. Bowers, do we have an overnight game? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You got a standing O, Ben.
I've never been more proud of you. And that should be the commercial for Adderall. Anyway, we did have a fun overnight game. It was, what's your best knock-knock joke? And, of course, Jeremy Day had a good knock-knock joke. He said, knock, knock, who's there? Candace who? Can this joke get any worse? My favorite was from Gus from yesterday show where he said, knock, knock, Bowers, who's there? Person, butts and nuts, Bowers. I'm not starting a sex church. Person, butternut squash pizzas. Anyway, that was the winner, was Gus. Did we have a Night King, Rach? Oh, the Night King was going to be great. What was our best necromancer joke? I'm excited.
Yeah, so the Night King was pickup lines. Or no, you might be a necromancer, a red necromancer if. And the Night Queen is Dana Bunce. She says, if you think the South will rise again, you might be a red necromancer.
That actually works so well as a pickup line. The South rising, it's really good.
So, Bunce, congratulations, collect your prize because that was fucking amazing.
I like that one.
That was amazing.
It's the game today.
The game today. I would love it if one of you said it.
Oh, I can do it. No, let's try Bowers. Try it.
Apparently, I missed the entire text thread.
You did.
The game is all.
You got quite aggressive in the text. You're like, Jesus, guys. I'm like,
no. Can I say this? Can I say what was happening? The cell towers went down in Key West, and I'm drinking, but like, you know, if an apocalypse was going to happen, this is kind of how it would happen. First, the cell towers would go down, and I was looking around, going, "Nah, this is a pretty fun place to be in Key West, if I'm being honest." But you know, I was a little frustrated; my phone wouldn't work, so. You know, I missed the whole
and you took it out on us. I get it.
Yeah, I think, Ben, what happens is you yell at the people closest to you because you know they'll love you through it.
Yep. Also, I wouldn't be so sure.
So the game today.
Game. Yes, Rachel, thank you.
It's Hump Day, and so it's autumn pickup lines. So like, would you like to see my weenie? Or
What?
would you like to see my Halloweenie?
Okay.
Or I'd like to bob for yours. The way you can participate
Is
in
that
the
Rachel
game.
cutting out, or is that my connection cutting out? Rachel's cutting out. Would you like to bob for my apple? I'm guessing.
Would you like to
what
bob
said.
for my apples? Is that any better?
That's much better.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
If you'd like to bob for my apples
would you
and
wanna
play
make-
the game,
Would you want to make my ween hollow? I think is what the
weenie.
no.
Nope, we're gonna keep trugging this along. Moving the camera. If you'd like to bob for my apples and participate in the game, please send in a $5 or more super chat on YouTube, Venmo at the top right of the screen, or PayPal at sdscshow.com with your game entry. And the winner gets all of the boys' comedy albums, a free SDSC front row ticket, and a nowhere ticket. So, and if you're in a video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free.
Can I introduce my bonus game right now? I think it's gonna be fun. Or should we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
I was about to say, can I introduce my boner? I thought you were going to say that. The answer would have been no. The answer
In
would have
that
been
case, yes.
Here's Little Bowers.
no. Lil Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow's got to be his
Bow
penis
Wow.
the same from now on.
Wow, how have we not figured that out before?
I don't know, but that is really fun.
Oh my god.
All right, so we are in Key West. I bought 5 random hats on the way here. Can you show the picture of Chrissy first, Taylor? Do you have a picture of Chrissy?
Chrissy, yeah.
So
Okay, that's not Chrissy.
So we
That's
named
Chrissy.
3 of the hats. There's 5 hats. There's 5 of us. There's 3 of the hats. All right. So the first one, this is Chrissy. That is Hat Damon. That is Hat Damon. All right. That is Hat Damon.
Makes sense.
Show the one with the blonde. Show the one with the blonde girl there. Taylor.
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
That one.
that's fine. That's fine. Oh, there we go. That is Matthew McConaughey. That is Matthew McConaughey. Chrissy came over with that one, by the way. And then show the pink one. Show the pink one. And that is Hat Benatar. That is Hat Benatar. We have 2 more hats. Show the 2 other hats. Show the 2 other hats. So that is, we don't have a name for that one, right? That's the kind of Toby Keith looking one. And then there's one more that is mine, and that is more Surgeon Strategy. We don't have names for those other 2, so I want 2 other hat pun names for the other 2 hats. And here's what we're gonna do: if you win the game, I'll send you one of the hats. And if you're one of the highest tippers, you'll get one of the hats. So
Well, if you're the highest tipper, not one of, I would say.
no,
the.
so we got 5 hats. So we'll get 4.
Oh shit!
top
Are you gonna
4
mail out
tippers.
5 hats?
I'm saying the top 4 tippers will get a hat, and the
Wow.
person who wins the game will get a hat.
Okay,
Person who
that's
wins
pretty
get their hat of
awesome.
the choice. Person who wins get their hat of the choice, and the top 4 tippers today then get the other 4 hats.
We'll go through one more
love that.
time.
Okay.
Hat
And I will
Benatar.
say we're not going to announce the winners probably because it's going to take a lot of like figuring out. We might be able to announce one of them, but the other ones will announce them.
We can definitely announce the winner of the the name of the hat.
Of the name of the hat,
'Cause
and
I'm
then
gonna-
we'll
Yeah, yeah,
announce.
yeah.
I'll just hear the
Yeah.
just if you throw it in the chat, Rachel will just say it as the show goes, and I'll keep a list of my favorites. And at the end, I'll just have. We won't do it like the game. We won't go through 100 of them. I'm just saying.
Great.
If one you really like pops in, tell me, and I'll write it down. And at the end, I'll.
Sean like has Hat Stevens.
Yes, and then we'll announce on Friday who the winners of the other 4 hats are.
Hat Stevens' big hit was Hats in the Crable. Anyway.
I love how when Bowers is fucked up, he still has the same exact thoughts. It's just slower. It just sounds like he's like a turd being- I'm obviously here in the middle of the woods, so I can't do a Bowers filter. But it's kind of like what I'm shooting. It's kind of like I'm sitting here and just trying to. Let me try. It's kind of like I'm sitting here and I'm trying to. Oh, I can't. I can just conjure Bowers now. I can conjure Bowers fucked up now. This one's called hat.
And when I'm fucked up, I'm not afraid you're gonna quit listening before I get done, so I don't have to talk as fast. Anyway, what's next? Do we have some things to catch up?
VFR.
VFR. Here we go. VFR. Ben, let's go.
Absolutely. Very excited to have all of you here in the VFR joining us today. Please turn on your cameras, join the video front row. It is party time in downtown Ojai, where I believe I am. Very excited to be with you guys. Oh, nice. I'm seeing some Just Beyond backgrounds. That is kind of you guys. My show on Disney Plus premiered today. It's out. Yeah, I'll be announcing the details of the watch party later tonight, or later today in the episode during the plugs. But you guys are very kind for supporting me. You can stream it right now on Disney Plus. Not right now, but after the show is done, it's probably a better time. We are joined by old-timey Steve and Vaudeville Val. Love that. I don't know. Is that because my character takes place in the past, and he's kind of a black and white guy? Well, Val kind of has been like this, so maybe not. Maybe not.
Holy cow!
This is incredible. Holy moly. We are also joined by Phoebe Mendez.
There must be a takeover. I think it's a takeover for old-timey Ben in the 20s for the movie when he was.
This is
this is so
cool.
cute.
That's awesome! Look at this.
Wow, Phoebe Flapper style. I am loving that. Thank you so much. That is quite the outfit. Holy.
Big fan. I love the hair.
Loves
That's
it.
badass.
Super cool. We got Brad Clark, who.
That's Philip's bow tie. She has one of Philip's bow ties. I don't know if you know that.
That's right. And Brad Clark grew that mustache and goatee for me. That's nice. And has the SDSC Presents Just Beyond backdrop. That is cool. With my character as he appears, and then even bigger multiple times on the poster. That's the way I pitch them on going with the poster, but they did not say yes. Very kind of you guys. We're joined by Shannon
Apparently
Burke.
Brad and Shannon opened the PDF you sent all of us that most of us didn't open.
Holy moly, you guys are so awesome. This takeover really touches my heart. Thank you so much. This is really cool. Flapper Shannon Burke coming to us for the first time from her actual living room. And we got here Sean Ehrlich, who decided not to play. Sean just doesn't give a shit. Sean First, it's replying to Madison's email at some point in the future, and then it's caring about this takeover. Maybe not either, any of those things. Fair enough. We are joined from Australia by Steph and Ruse, everybody.
Very good
love it.
episode, Ben.
Thank you. You already watched it?
Yeah, I've been up all night watching it.
Oh, shoot.
Aw.
That means
She's
you
in the
watched it several
future.
times, or what? Thank you.
Yeah.
That is
Can I-
I'm
very
just
cool.
beyond in the future.
Nice.
One of our comic friends, I'm not gonna mention the name of the comic friend. One of our comic friends, he was in a show, and he was in a show on one of the streaming services, and it was one you don't normally have. So you had to like buy you got the free membership or whatever. So I went to his house, and he showed me his part, and I realized that it was the free membership. And he'd only watched the part of the show he was in. He didn't watch any episodes before. It was just the set. That was the only, because you can tell when you click on something whether it's been watched it all or not. It had just been the one part he was in. It was the only part he watched the whole goddamn show. I'm like, well, that's about right. That's
Nice. I plan to do that shortly. No, I don't. I can't wait to see the whole thing. Plus, you don't know about a performer unless you see it in context. So thank you, Steph, for the support. We've got Nate Christensen here joining us from his command center. Great to have you, Nate. Good to see you, sir.
Did you guys hold on to that game last night, Ben, or did you lose to Nate last night?
Oh, we won that shit last night, baby.
All right. I was
won
hanging out
that
with a
shit.
Giants fan last night at the
Forcing
bar.
game
They were
5.
down.
We are forcing game 5. We are very excited about it.
Was
Sorry about that, Nate.
This is best of 5. This is best of 5?
Best of 5, yes, sir.
Oh,
One more tomorrow.
all right.
One more tomorrow from San Francisco, so it's scary, but we'll do our
Yep.
best. We will do our damnedest to, be good people, good citizens. We are joined by Dana, the Bunst herself, Z Bunster.
What's up, Night King?
What up, Night King? I suppose I need no introduction. That is the first line my character says, I believe. Or one of the first lines I say. And then I shortly have to explain who I am because she doesn't know who my character is.
By the way, but that will be what's on your tombstone.
Oh my God. We are joined by the good Dr. Abibier in her old-timey finest. Love that. This proves, by the way, because you're in the past right now, and SDSC existed back in the 30s. Look at that.
Yeah,
Poster
see?
behind you. Yeah, see? Angle, see?
He's accents today. It's accents today.
Oh,
Frankie
accents.
accent.
Got it. Frankie accents. We are joined by a guy who's coming to us. He's got the multicolored hoodie on and the flapped up hat because the character didn't
a
do that
flapper.
stuff, so he's
He's a
going
flapper.
opposite.
He's
Oh,
a
flapped up. I like that. It's Coitus Mason, everybody.
It's also flapping while he drives, but whatever.
I always love introducing coitus, but I always love introducing whoever's next more because it's post-coitus. It's
That's when we do our best thinking. That's when we do our best thinking. Man.
That's right. It's just B angles.
Wait, Ben, do you think that's why your thoughts are so clouded?
Oh.
Probably.
What are you doing? What is happening?
I'm standing in, there's mud under this, and I'm wearing brand new shoes, and I'm trying to take paper out of a notebook and place it under my shoes, but I've already stepped in the mud, but I'm hoping not to step in it worse. Didn't plan this out brand new shoes, so it's not
Ben,
ideal.
let me ask you this question, and I mean this because I love you. You ever thought that the 5% you make things better isn't worth the 20% you make it harder?
Nope. Who else we got next? We got Brian O'Connor joining us with a little mustache there. I love it, and the black and white vibes. Digging it. And we are joined by one of my favorites. She's coming to us, laying down, and her name's coming to me. It is Cabs and Castless.
Your worst one yet, Ben. Your worst one yet.
Yep.
Maybe just say her real name this time.
Caps Sabix.
Doesn't even warrant the
I
finger.
can't do it. Thank you.
Oh my God. Wow. You know,
Ouch.
when Cass can't even bring herself to say fuck you, you know you haven't done well.
Crabby Ill Will was joining us there. That was Crabby Ill Will. And we are joined by the very new but very fabulous Megan Luce, everybody. Her second show in a row. Good to have you, Megan.
What's up, Megan?
Great to have you here. We are joined by James Nielsen, who mixed up his headband, and he's got a Just Beyond background. He's given me something to work with, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And we've got Anna Hood. Wow, looking super old-timey. That is cool. You look like a full-on dame.
A dame.
She was a dame, and she walked into my video front row, and I knew at that very moment I had to say hello to that dame. It was part of my job, sure, to introduce everybody in the VFR, but also I felt a certain something at that moment where I had to especially say hi to her.
She had sticks that went all the way up.
Absolutely. I heard it was all good in her hood, and I didn't even know what that meant, but hood wasn't used as colloquialism for neighborhoods yet, but at the same time, I was curious to know more.
Ben, just a quick question. What exactly did you take this morning?
Or just before the show.
I don't know, to be
Slam,
honest
I'm
with
just
you.
curious.
I was handed a bag of things, and
Better question is, what didn't he take? Anyway, moving on.
What do you
Precautions.
think you
I
took?
bet-
What
I
did
bet
they
he-
tell
I
you?
bet- I bet he didn't take precautions. That's what I bet.
we are joined.
Love you, Ben.
Listen, I love you too, Anna, but the first thing someone does when they're trying to avoid responsibility for stuff is they don't say shit or answer questions. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I've always said the key to a good relationship is no follow-up questions.
You're damn right that's true.
Those are the ones that get it.
We're also joined by a woman of few words. She picks her words wisely, and even when she does say things out loud, you can rarely hear them and keeps the mystery alive. It's Wendy Swerdlow. We're joined by a woman coming to us from a town in England so remote it doesn't even exist. Coming to us from the heart of Travanshire, Blimpenstips, in the United Kingdom. It's Rebecca Fisher, everybody.
I love because these are guys are black and white. You're going to the Twilight Zone voice, Ben. I don't think you know if you're doing that on purpose, but that's what you're doing. You're doing the cadence.
What you're gonna do right now, Bowers, is make me prove the difference between a regular old-timey voice and Rod Serling, whose voice is a lot more like this and is more
that's a solid-
particular
okay,
and
you're
quite
right.
different.
my
But
question.
Bowers
Ben,
is
do you-
unable to tell the difference because he is in the drunken zone. That's right, you see, Bowers.
Here's my question, Ben. Do you think all these people had all those old-timey clothes sitting around their house, or do you think they all went and visited their grandmother today?
If there's one thing my appearance on Disney Plus should hopefully do for everybody around the world is bring them closer to their family. So I'm guessing grandmother.
Nice.
Just beyond background, just be with a cool SDSC custom-made background from Greg Burns Jackson, burning down an old corncob pipe and waiting for the stock returns to see whether he has a future or not. Great to have you, Greg. And we're joined here by Lindsey Brown, coming to us from downtown Lindsey Town. I cleaned that up last second on account of not wanting to be weird.
You just had to, didn't you, Ham?
That's right. That's right. I'm kind of a cad, as it were. You always called me out on my cad nature, Lindsay, and that's what keeps you honest and keeps me on top of the market. We're joined here by Frank Berman, coming to us from a background that couldn't possibly have glare because it's virtual, and that's the greatest gift of all. The greatest gift you could have given me.
There's kind of a glare between the B and the E, Ben. Did you give him notes on that? I'm not sure I like that glare. It's kind of Frank Berman-y. Did you send that email? I didn't know the PDF. I don't know what it said in there. Was that part of it?
I saw myself on a poster and I shut the fuck up, Bowers.
All right, Rachel, make a note. Make a note.
Which, by the way, somebody posted today. The poster and the preview of Just Beyond is in Times Square on a video billboard right now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty excited.
That's it.
Never been on Times Square billboard before that I know of. And that is the video front row. Thank you, my friends, for being with us today. How exciting.
And if you have a drawing that you would like to do later and show it off, please enter your shitty doodle. It didn't work.
I don't know what voice that was.
I was trying to do like an old
You
timey.
started like old timey, and then you edited a Ronka. That was great. I love it. All right, we have two great comics, as always. Two of our favorite people. We'll see where he is in his journey right now. We got Rob Ryans here. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Rob.
Rob, sir.
Rob.
Hey.
Camera.
Oh boy.
Your camera.
And hey, there we
There he
are.
is.
All right.
Hey.
Good to see you guys. How was everyone?
All right. You
Good,
know what? You're
buddy.
the exact amount of homeless as you looking as the last time, so good. Because the last 3 times you've had more homeless looking each time, and now you're the exact same. So I thought that's progress. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
No, Bowers, you missed some of sound check. He had no beard when it started. I just took a while with the VFR.
That's true. I get that. So how you doing, Rob? You doing all right?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm chilling here in New York. Finally got some live shows under my belt. I'm feeling good.
Hell
It's
yeah.
been nice. Actually, I just went to Dubai. I did a week of shows there, so that was kind of a fun experience for me.
Amazing.
That's cool.
Did you buy anything while you were there?
What was it like in Dubai? And did you have to keep quiet that you have Jewish friends?
Yeah, they didn't care for those. It was
Yeah, I
very
bet.
hot. It was just it was crazy. I just thought I thought the laws were going to be oppressive, but the heat. Oh.
Is that a dream catcher behind you? What's that on your?
Yeah. This isn't my apartment, but who I'm staying with, she's into crystals, so you know.
How are her dreams getting caught? How's she doing?
She's good. She is over on the West Coast, and she's gonna be back in about a week.
The dream catcher works. Is what you're saying?
I think the dream catcher. I have to check in with her and see what happens.
We'll ask her if her dreams come true. Anyway, Jen Murphy's also here. Jen, how you doing, my friend? Jen is here.
I'm good. I'm so happy to see you.
How you doing?
I'm good. I think I need one of your hats to spice up my life.
Well, we're working on it. You're one of the top tippers. You can get, or you can name this one. You can name this one if you come up with a fun pun name, and then you can get it.
Is there like a third contest for your close friends?
You don't have to win a contest to be my close friend, Jen.
People you see in person?
By the way, I can give you a hat. We have plenty of hats.
See how I got that out of you so quickly? Why are you giving me that so quickly?
So I have lots of random hats we wear at parties, and one time after the bars, I woke up after a blackout, and I was wearing a sheriff's hat, an actual sheriff's hat, and I don't know where I got it, and I was afraid that I had committed a crime, but nothing bad ever happened, so we were fine.
I once woke up and there was a knife in my bed, and the guy that was in my bed was gone.
Oh, shit.
That can't be true.
Like gone, not breathing, or like he wasn't there anymore.
No, he left, but he forgot his knife. It was in my bed.
Wow. Do you guys
Yeah,
have
a
some
knife
weird
that he-
kink, like knife
He
play?
opened the knife. Was the knife open the night before? It's a good question, Rachel.
No,
Did
the
you see
knife had nothing to do with anything sexual. It's just, I live in a dangerous hood. You gotta protect yourself.
Right. Now, look, sometimes when you cut the ropes, you fucking forget the knife. It's not a it happens.
True. Bowers' story about the sheriff's hat reminds me. One time I was, about to go downtown to Chinatown with this lady, and she walks up. into the living room, and she was fully naked except for a whipped cream bikini over her breasts and her private area. And then I remembered that too was just a story from Friday Night Lights, the original movie that happened in my life.
You think I made that story up? You think I watched a movie?
I don't know as much as if you made it up, but I think maybe your memories are confused right now.
It is Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Varsity Blues, I meant. Damn it.
What I'm saying is, a lot of times I'll do some shit, and then I tell a story for a while, and then all of a sudden it ends up in a movie. I don't know what happened first. I'm just
All you know is those writers to your face said, "I don't want your life." Then they stole your life and made it into a movie, so they did want it.
I just want things to exist, man. I don't need the credit. Anyway, Rach, how we doing? We got any tips coming in?
Yes, we do. So just to remind everybody, so we are naming one of the hats. If Bowers wants to show it, so you don't have to tip to name the hats.
There's a red hat and there's a black hat. Well, no, tip.
And so we're naming the hat winner name gets that hat later, and then the top tipper from today's show gets the hat as well. And so the top
four tippers.
Yeah, but at least like the
each
first
get
one,
a hat.
I can at least announce the first one today.
Oh, nice, sure.
And so far, so it seems there's a lot of different entries for the hat. I'm gonna do that at the end, but I just want to say top tipper so far is front row Stephen Val. They tipped $50, so thank you so much.
Woo!
Dave Adler said, Bowers, you look like you're having fun, but that doesn't look like the Garden of Eden bar. That name implies it's dress code. You can still wear a hat though.
You know what? We're going to the Garden of Eden bar later. That's the whole bar. It's not a strip club. It's a naked bar. I've never been to a naked bar before.
Well, it's a naked bar.
You have to be naked too.
Where the regular people are naked, not the strippers. Like everybody.
Really?
Stop it.
Naked?
Whoa.
We're getting naked. The girls are going to go see if they get their boobs painted. Me and Kevin thought it'd be funny if we got our tea bags painted on our nuts. We thought that'd be funny, but I don't know if we can get that done or not.
Got tea bags painted on your nuts?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What does that even mean? I don't get it.
Oh, you'd have to know, Ben.
Don't get too wild there, Chris. You don't want to get kicked out of the
You've never heard
Garden
of
of Eden.
teabagging? You've never heard of that? And so if your nuts look
No,
like
I've
a
heard of
teabag-
that, but
So
how
if your
would
nuts
that
look like a teabag, that'd be hilarious to me because that's what you're. Anyway, okay, fine. Maybe it's not funny.
You were really
let's
gonna
go.
go? You're gonna be butt naked?
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna. Look, I'm gonna roll with whatever energy there is, but I mean, we'll see what happens.
But wouldn't your large penis cover up the balls and they wouldn't be able to see the tea bag?
Yeah, if you had a large penis, but that definitely is not my problem. My problem, I won't even see really great.
I want the bouncers at that bar to be dressed like God, so that like when they kick people out, they're like, "Get out of the Garden of Eden," and they just kick them out. That's fine.
Nice. So like, hey, eat this apple, and if you're drunk enough to eat it, you're fucking out. That's how it works.
You want to go bobbing for my apples?
All right, a couple more. Gus Walsh said, Bowers, you look captivating. Get it?
Oh, nice.
And then Adler said, Ben, when can I get Just Beyond on DVD so I can put it on a shelf?
Well, I'm trying to bring DVDs back. Bono and I are collabing, so I'll keep you updated. Hatricia Arquette. That's my entry. Hatricia Arquette.
Oh, good one.
Wait, what is it? Patricia
Arquette.
Hatricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette. I like it.
All right, we are ready. Murphy.
All right, coming to the stage right now. One of my favorite people in the whole world. It's Jen Murphy, everybody.
Hey, thanks, guys. I know there's a lot of regulars. I hope you like my new hairdo. Huh? I did it for you. This first thing is not necessarily a joke, more of just a question, because I'm wondering if I go out to dinner with a girlfriend and she bursts into tears, like how long do I have to wait before I take another bite? Like, I was literally eating nachos and I was like, that would probably be rude to shove a guacamole-filled nacho in my mouth. It's like froze, like, okay. Should I wait till she wipes the first tear? What's going on? Okay. As you know, I'm single, still single. My dad recently tried to set me up on a blind date, which I thought was weird. So I was like, is my dad trying to pick like the next guy that's going to be inside of me?
Oh, no.
And my poor dad is like super Christian, so he's probably just like, oh, my daughter needs some companionship. Even though he has no idea that I'm on a 50 before 50 contract. I will not tell him. But it's just so awkward. I'm like, I don't know. He's super Christian, so. And I do love my dad, so best thing I can do is anytime I have sex in a hotel, I steal the Bible from him.
He's got 300 Bibles. I'm sorry.
Calm down, Ben. I'll do my mission before 90. I'm in my 40s now, so I'm like, I don't know, you know? I'm getting close to my like raw dog years. I don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Honestly, at this age, I don't even think it would matter if I did get pregnant. I'd just wait a week. Be like, it'll take care of itself.
Oh.
Sorry, too dark? Too dark.
Wow.
A few years ago, when I was like first hit 40 and stuff, I was like, oh man, like I was wondering, like, am I gonna totally regret like not having kids and stuff? Because once you get to an age where you can't have them anymore, and then during COVID, I killed 3 goldfish by not properly changing their water. So I'm like, I think maybe I'm a little bit too judgmental when it comes to men. I recently met a guy who sometimes I just get turned off by like the easiest thing. Like he told me that he prefers to take baths instead of showers, and I was like, you mean like every so often? He's like, no, every day. In a tub of your own filth?
Ew.
I feel like when women do it, it's like, you know, you like picture like bubbles and sexiness. But for a man, I just picture him just sitting, just in straight brown water.
Oh, God.
Floating pubes. Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't mean to totally gross you guys out on this. There's something I noticed recently because I was staying in a cheap hotel by myself, not with a dude. But I've noticed that the cheaper the hotel, the harder it is to reach the toilet paper. Like this is like Motel 6 level, and I'm looking around and it's not on either side. I was like, where is this toilet? It's like all the way behind me. Do like a yoga back bend to reach this toilet paper. I'm having so much fun watching the baseball playoffs. I don't watch baseball until it's the first game of the playoff. That's when I become a fan again. But I feel like part of the reason I love sports is that it's very entertaining watching grown men throw tantrums. Like at the Dodger game, they went up and they had to take the pitcher off the mound, right? So it's like a team of people that go up and they have to tell him, like, you gotta go. Not only do they tell him, but they physically take the ball out of his hand. Like, it's your toy back. You can't play anymore. And he just like stomps off the mound, like, come on, man. Then he goes down to like the manager, who's like his other parent. Like, why did they do that to me? I want to play. I just want to play. But yeah, I love sports. Oh man, I went through my whole list that I had to do. Where am I at?
Jen Murphy, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, Jen Murphy, everybody! Yay!
The old self-light. I love the self-light, Jen. You're like, I don't know if I got it or not, but I'm done. Let's go. Anyway,
Tip jar is open. Please tip Jen at our PayPal at sdscshow.com or our Venmo on the upper right of the screen, or Super Chat, but Super Chat's not as good. So funny, Jen. So funny. One thought for you, however. Maybe you wouldn't still be single if you didn't look at the effort of your loved ones trying to set you up with somebody only as, is he trying to choose the next person who's going to be inside me? There's other parts to relationships. It's probably what your dad's focusing on. It's not...
True, but Ben, sex is one of them. That's what she's looking for. That's all we're saying. That's the part you're missing. Anyway,
You say go down to Chinatown, you have no say in this.
Very malign phrase. I feel like it's a fine phrase. I'm going to push back on that forever.
I totally understand what you're saying, and you are right. And clearly, it's been established I have issues. I mean,
Jen, if a man said to you, a potential suitor on your quest of 50 to 50 said, I'm into this, I'm feeling the vibe, you want to go downtown to Chinatown, would you be turned on or turned off by that phrase?
Is he gonna go downtown?
Let's interpret the phrase as you like.
Probably not.
Oh.
Go down to Chinatown with me, then no.
He means sex. He means downtown Chinatown. Are you gonna have sex?
Yeah, like he has to go down too.
Sure.
I can't make the trip alone.
Do you think downtown Chinatown means you give a blowjob?
Isn't Ben talking about oral or no?
That's your problem, Ben. He means sex is downtown in Chinatown. That's the problem with his metaphor. It's fucked up.
Sex.
Yeah.
Like things were gonna go downtown.
If you say the words "go down,"
That's where you're fucking up, Ben. We thought it was the Chinatown part. It's the go down part you're fucking up.
That's a good point. Very interesting. That's the part
you
that's
can
messing
take
up.
a poll from the rest of the.
So instead, I
Take
should
a
say
poll,
I should say we're gonna have sex in Chinatown.
Or you could go crosstown, take the crosstown bus over to Chinatown.
Would you like to have sex in Chinatown? Is actually the funniest thing I've ever heard. If you listen to that, I think it'll work. Hey, would you like to have sex in Chinatown? God damn, that's so funny.
Jen, if you feel like sharing, how's your 50 for 50 going on your quest?
I have 41 left.
Nice.
Still not bad. Hey,
Where were you at last time you were on?
45.
43.
Oh wow, okay, nicely done.
It's a slow process, Ben. I'm not knocking this out quickly. It's very
I
slow.
get that.
Hey, take your time. Tell it right.
No rush.
I loved your idea of how long do you wait after a girl bursts into tears and you eat another nacho. I once had a friend who he wanted to break up with his girl, and then she bought him a $1,500 television for Christmas, and he's like, "How long do you think I have to stay to keep the television?" We decided it was 1 month for every $200 it cost. That's what we figured that was.
Your exact point.
Valentine's Day, she bought him a $600 watch. He's like, "I'm never getting out of this."
Jen, your exact point about the chips, it really is a conundrum because often people share bad news while you're eating.
Yeah.
I never know what to do. What I do is I think,
Did you say do what you do?
I personally definitely pause for at least 10 seconds, but then, let's say I have a nacho in my hand, I find that it helps. You can bite sooner if you just kind of shake your head sadly during it. You're like,
That's a good.
And by the way, if we need to learn how to eat while doing something else, Ben Gleib is the person to talk to. He is the
I'm the guy for that.
Jedi
Yeah.
master of this bag of
Thank
turkey
you.
at a protest. Anyway, do we have tips coming in,
You
Rach?
need your protein. You need your protein to keep protesting.
Yes, we do.
Protein.
All right. What was that? All right. So we have, let's see, Jen. Okay. Dana tipped you and said, "Now I know why I like good hotels. TP proximity. Great set."
Thank you.
Also,
Abby?
every shower on Earth now in a hotel, it's like they've never tested it or pictured people going into it. Everyone, there's glass covering half the way in, and you have to step into it to turn the water on, and you get soaked before you're ready to go in the water.
I know.
It's
I don't get
very
that.
annoying.
It's so
It's
annoying.
very annoying. Yeah.
We also had Abby tip you and said, "You've clarified my problem with sports. I'm not amused by supposedly grown men throwing tantrums."
All right. Thanks, Abby.
Frankie Berman, funny as always. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Floating pubes. Ew. Great set.
Also, if grown men throwing tantrums isn't your thing, this also might not be the show for you.
No, I love watching men throw tantrums. That was the point. Enjoy it. Makes me feel better about myself.
Andrea tipped you and said, "It'll take care of itself" is the best geriatric pregnancy punchline I've ever heard.
Trick.
Ish. Tam tipped you, "Does your dad know about the challenge? Was he helping perhaps?" Amazing set.
Oh, good point.
That could be it, right? Front row Steve sent you $10. "Who needs babies when we have wine?"
Good. Another good point.
Anna Marie Dory tipped you and said, "For a new goldfish."
Oh, thanks.
And
Or just
also, what I've always said, wino is just one letter away from why not.
Nah.
Just get the crackers goldfish instead, Jen. I'm kind of use that money
Also
for
survive even less time.
I needed companionship with no responsibility.
Tam Brown tipped again and said, "I was tempted to request my $5 back from Jen for the floating pube visual alone."
Oh, I'm sorry.
Some men take sexy baths, Jen, okay?
Yes, Ben's a bather.
Oh, I see.
I didn't
all right,
say
what
it was
kind of-
me, but I didn't need the vomit sounds in the background, okay?
we're ready for Rob's set.
Blame Jen for that.
All right, coming up next, it's Rob Ryan, everybody. Woo!
Holy smokes! Welcome, hey SDSC crowd. I know I've been here a number of times, so I'm trying to give you all new stuff. So hopefully I haven't heard this stuff before. I know there's a lot of vegetarians out there. Everyone has their reasons. A friend of mine said he doesn't like eating pigs because pigs are so smart. He doesn't feel comfortable eating an animal that's so intelligent. I don't think I'm going to adopt that. It's just a lot of questions I got to ask at the restaurant. I'm already asking if the cows are grass-fed, if the chickens are free-range. Now I got to be like, the lamb. Between you and me, did he seem like a fucking idiot? Or... Oh, I want to get the duck, but do you think maybe the duck was dropped on his head as a kid? It's just a dietary restriction that I go through. There are some dads out there that don't like their daughters dressing scantily, and they get mad and they yell. But if they want their daughters to change, they shouldn't yell. Instead, when they come downstairs, they should just say, yum. And I think that'll do it. Yeah, it'll get them to change. Just be like, oh, look at this sex kitten right here. Oh, not bad. Whenever people post on social media, hey, 12 years sober today, I always wonder why the night before they don't post 12 years ago, worst night of my life. Passed out in a pool of my own piss and blood. All right. See, a little check in here. This is true. Dr. Pepper was a woman. Check your privilege. So, A lot of you thought he was a man, but no, it's a girl. There's a series on Netflix right now about OxyContin, and it's really good. The drug, the show kind of sucks. I like a lot of people post on Facebook, and they have this, they'll post a video, and then the title or the caption of the video will say, faith in humanity restored. You know, I see a lot of that. I'm always wondering, how quickly do they lose it again? Because there's a lot of these videos out there, you know, and it's like, it's a 5-minute long thing, and there's this big, you know, someone gives a homeless guy $100, and the guy, he spent it on like a bunch of other homeless people, and it's this big emotional journey. But after 2 minutes on the subway, I'm like, fuck humanity again. I'm done. I don't care. I thought of an example of good gaslighting. Okay, this is good gaslighting. Bill comes, they're like, hey, I'll grab that. And I'm like, are you crazy? You're insane. Give me that check. Get out of your fucking mind. That's one that you gotta appreciate. That's always a good gaslighting. Okay, so I watched the Chappelle's latest special, and boy, man, he really went in on the trans jokes. And, you know, I was trying to piece together what people's problem is with just understanding that trans people exist, that they're out there, you know, and I think it's a visual problem. I think seeing is believing for so many people. So when they can't see homosexuality or they can't see transgenderism, they have an issue with that. Because I think that we believe in far crazier things just because we can see it. So I'll give you an example. If I've never seen twins before in my life, but you explained to me the concept of twins, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding? Get out of here. There's two people who are exactly the same running around. You gotta be out of your freaking mind. Triplets? I'd be even crazier. I'd be like, what's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Adam and Adam. What are you talking about? Midgets? Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna explain to me, oh, he's a guy, but he's running around and he's that small. And I'd be like, what? You mean like a child? Like, no, he's an adult. He's an adult child. It is absolutely bonkers to think of little people running around, but because I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. That makes total sense to me. Now here's the thing about twins too. Not only are they the same people with the same DNA running around, but there are some twins out there that aren't even separate people. They're literally joined twins, and we still are like, yep, totally normal. I get that. I understand that. There are conjoined twins out there, but we can't wrap our minds around the idea of a man being born in a woman's body or vice versa. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the chat do. You're familiar with these Abigail and Brittany Hensel. They're the conjoined twins, but specially, they only had one torso. and they have 2 heads. There's Abigail and there's Brittany. 1 torso, 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 heads. That's it. And so when they were younger, they were like on Oprah. They went through all the things, and America just fell in love with them. But to me, I'm like, here is a 2-headed girl, and yet we still are just like, I can't buy the other thing. I think that's too much for me. What I need to see happen is Abigail and Brittany need to come out as trans, because I need to see a conservative person be like, there's no way that 2-headed lady is really a 2-headed boy. Sorry, that's everyone. All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's Rob Ryan, everybody. Tip jar is open. You can go to sdscshow.com and PayPal him or Venmo him right on the screen, or Super Chat. Do all of those things. Excellent set, Ryan.
Cool, thank you guys.
So Rob, here's my question. Did you start with it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Adam first, and write a joke around it because it's the greatest punchline I've ever heard? Or did you come to that awesome punchline along the way of this joke that you're writing that I think is a great joke and is explaining something well? So is that like just a happy accident on the way to a point, or was that a punchline you wrote something around?
I love these kinds of questions. It was the latest thing that I came up with, the Adam and Adam. It was literally, I was compiling different ideas because I have like a longer version of this, and I was like, let me kind of pare this down and explain it quickly. And then that line I came up with today, so I'm glad you asked.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I was like, that's a good way to say it.
Really good line.
When you answered this question, did you think of the answer first, then say it, or were the words kind of coming out as you were answering?
And I know not all of us think about writing jokes. We just say things hilariously all the time and record them and have 9 hours of comedy specials in our hard drive we don't release. But my point is, none of us think about why we do a punchline or how we do it. And I just wondered what Rob's process was. I
wasn't criticizing the question as much as I was doing a comedy on the comedy show we host.
Now that your joke was about your perspective. Anyway, look, I love it, man. So how's the sun going, Ben? Looks like you're
This looks horrible for you.
Very hot. It is very, very hot.
Are you regretting your decision to sit outside during this whole show? Even though
I had access to a whole business center, but I thought to myself, I'd love to give Isolation Nation a nice, tranquil, beautiful backdrop instead, and I regret it.
You know what? I've been hoping a hot dog cart would pull up behind you for that golf course this whole time, but I haven't seen one. I'm very sad.
That would be nice. I mean, there's a full cafe in front of me, and they make amazing sandwiches very quickly. But also, my laptop is set up precariously on a laptop riser on top of the corner of a plexiglass surrounding a fire pit, and every time a breeze comes by, and it's breezy, the entire system shakes like this, and I have to try to hold it from falling into the fire pit. So there's that.
Oh my God.
So basically, you have a typical Glenn Gleib setup. Sounds good.
Yes, I also recorded a video of this horrible precarious setup that will be on our Patreon later today or tomorrow.
That's good.
Very nice.
All right, Rob, let's get to it. We had Tam tip you and said, today may be the day I actually vomit from this show. You and Jen and the visuals. Fantastic set, mostly.
Wow. That is.
I think it was the daddy-daughter.
That is the most Tam compliment I've ever heard in my life.
Then in generals of really gross stuff that I have to say to try and get Tam Brown to vomit, please and thank you. Dana tipped you and said, if you want dumb food, try fish. It's numb as a hacky. What's the name of that fish? Hake.
I don't know.
Numb is a hake. It's from New England, I guess. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you. We introduced hake.
Yep.
It's a regional joke. Oops, she said.
Hey, Tam, next week, by the way, we're coming to you from our tubs. So I just want you to know that.
Steph Andrews, the regional knowledge you've never heard of.
Yeah, they're right. Frankie Berman tipped and said, great set. Abby Wright, for Rob. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Hilarious as always. I love Is This Anything? She said.
Thanks, Kim. Awesome.
Andrea tipped and said, great set. We also had Ashley D sent you $10 and said, here's some money. And then Steph Andrews sent you $25. After the worst night of my life, I stopped drinking. My friend that was with me tells me something new about that night every year that I'm sober, so I don't get a chance to forget. Amazing set. Respect the beard.
Much love. Thank you.
Hard thing with that is that if there's a night that there's new stuff to share every year indefinitely, it sounds like a great night.
He's going to keep telling me stuff until I turn 37.
And I'm not promoting drug use, but I'm saying last night I met this girl was on her wedding, and I said, how'd it go? And she goes, it was great, except the girl supposed to do my hair ghosted, and my sister had to do it at the last minute. And I said, you know what? But that's the story you're going to tell the rest of your life. Like, that's your sister popped in, it was a thing. Like, that sucks that happened to you, but that's the thing that's going to be the cool story you tell about how your sister came in. So it was good she didn't show up.
So did she get sad that, like, that's the whole story? Like,
she made total sense, and she had a good time.
But then she's going to be telling people, and then my sister did my hair instead. They're going to be like, that's great. Can I take this nacho now, or do I have to wait?
My point was to tell us as a fun story, not a sad story, Ben. That's my point.
Let's see. Friend row Stephen Val sent you $10 for no other reason than my upcoming shitty doodle, for which I apologize in advance.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Who sent that?
Stephen Val.
Oh wow.
By the way, if Steve knows it's questionable, it's fucking questionable.
Oh, I can already guess. I already am going to guess what it's going to be. I'm going to text the quarantine my guess. So you know.
All right. Perfect. Chili Lee Dog sent each comic $10.
It's like when Ray knows his game entry sucks. It sucks.
Brad Clark says, Tam, some people pee in the shower. Do you think that guy who only takes baths pees in his bath?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
There's one. We're almost there. I think we're ready for the game. So just as a reminder to keep sending in the hat stuff, I'm gonna give Bowers the top 15 that he will write down his favorite one out of that. And then, yeah, so the game today has been pickup lines for autumn. This was my favorite unpaid, was from Dizzy by Nature. Says, want a pumpkin?
Oh, no. That's Trailer Park Autumn. That's not the same.
It is the same.
That's
It works.
That's Redneck Romancer Autumn.
It is true. I liked it a lot. So Rob and Jen, starting with our video front row, these are the ones that we're gonna vote on.
Okay.
And then if you have shitty doodles, send those too, or show those to us. Abby, you're up first.
I'm no good at tricks, but I could give you a treat. And I don't have any apples, but would you like my cherry?
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Anna.
Hey, want to ride? And you'll like my pumpkin patch.
Good one.
Stephen Val, here we go. Hold on. Do we want him to show it first, or do we want to say what Ben's entry was?
No, you can show it first, because then you can read the entry and,
Okay.
and you can read the entry after. Or would I text it after?
Stephen Val, you shut off your cameras. Are you real? Oh wait, is that it?
Yeah, shut off your camera. What happened?
No, that's the video. The video is that the doodle?
I'm just trying to turn the black and white off, but I'm technologically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here, we can come back to you if you want. Yeah, we'll come back to you. Nate.
Okay, just one in the spirit of dad jokes. I thought it was the autumn weather, but it's you that's giving me the chills.
No.
Yeah.
Nice ones. Steph.
I don't need a sweater, babe, because I'm sure you and I can heat things up real quick. And then I've got, I can be your sweet cherry pie.
Stephen Val.
They're back in color. All right, here we go.
All right, so our first entry is you can call me winter because I only come after autumn.
I'm clumsy, it's autumn, you're beautiful. The 3 reasons why I'm falling for you.
Oh, that's a really good one, right?
My shitty doodle.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What is it?
That's not my beard hair.
Oh,
The
okay.
bathtub.
Yeah.
Someone explain what's happening. I can't see it.
Okay, so he's in the bathtub. There's pubes everywhere, but he's saying it's beard hair, not pubes, or that's not my beard hair.
That's not my beard hair.
It's pubes, yeah.
That was my second guess what the doodle was going to be. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
You thought someone was going down to
Nice
Chinatown.
one, guys. Phoebe.
I've got. Would you like to eat my sweet potato pie and crust?
And crust. There you go.
And then I get a fall harvest you can squash.
What does that even mean?
If you know, you know, Ben.
We're all a little bit mad here. Aw.
That's great.
Yes.
We've got Scarlet Witch Rachel. We got Bow Wow Werewolf. Ben is the Mad Hatter, and Invisible Steve.
Nice.
That is awesome.
I love she throws shush fireballs. I love that Rachel throws shush fireballs. That is awesome.
Hell yeah, I do. Rebecca.
I've got two. Can I try your bonfire lolly? And want to come back to my place and try this pumpkin spice squirty cream?
A bonfire lolly. So a bonfire is like around the 5th of November. The English people have the Guy Hawkes bonfire, and a lolly is a candy.
There.
And what was the second one, Rebecca?
Sorry, do you want to come back to my place and try this pumpkin spice squirty cream?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, I think we know why Rebecca has 11 kids. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Even though she's in a village that's very hard to find, people make their way there.
Anyway, all right. Damn, what you got? I love that.
I like the translating that you did, Rachel. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So here's my. Something went crazy with my stuff. Sorry. Oh, I put my phone on my keyboard. I don't recommend doing that. No, there's still something going on.
But you gotta take the background off. You got a background.
Background's gotta go off.
No, so I put something on my computer keyboard and it was making it go crazy. It's floating pubes, incestuous compliments. Earl.
Perfect.
Adorable.
If
I don't know what's
if
going
Tam
on.
started a TV show, it would be My Name is Hurl.
My game entries. Sorry, my computer's going crazy. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
It'd be called eyes.
Okay, good.
It'd be called eyes.
My game entries are, if I can get to them. Where'd my stuff go? Sorry. Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
Eyes rolled
let's
shut.
okay,
Her show's called Eyes Rolled Shut. Anyway, go Tam.
Let's carve out some time together and fill the holes in our hearts. And I didn't want to fall for you, but you leave me no choice.
Oh.
Greg. Is that lamb a fucking idiot?
Yes, I am.
It's such a funny concept. I will eat stupid deer.
That's excellent.
Do you have any game entries?
No, that was it.
Okay. Hilarious. Lindsay.
I don't really have a game entry. I just wanted you all to see my sepia tone and my very appropriate.
Lovely. Love it, love it, love it.
Love it. Megan.
All right, I've got a two and a doodle. First one is, I've got a bonfire in my loins for you. Can I deposit my candy in your bucket? Absolutely no one asked for this, but this is Rob's sexy kitten.
Look at that llama down there.
He's gonna fuck that llama. That llama.
Nice use of color.
Llama.
Wendy.
Okay. I have trying to pick between 3 here. It's cuffing season, and I think I have some cuffs to play with. Roses are dead, leaves turning red. Let's get some takeout and stay in instead.
All right. Is there any other audience members that have an entry that they want to play on air? I don't see hands. So these are the rest of the entries.
Just real quick, Rachel, before you start that, my computer battery, the other thing negative of doing it outside is you can't plug in. It's almost dead, so if it dies, I'll come back in on my phone quickly, which is also almost dead, just FYI.
Cool. Took a lot. Tina. So Tina.
Is anyone surprised that Ben's phone's almost dead?
No.
Tina's game entry. If your left leg's Thanksgiving and your right leg is Christmas, can I visit you between the holidays?
Oh, wow. Who was that?
Tina. Jack had, you're as bright as the sun and I'll be your horizon. You can go down on me earlier each day.
Oh my
God. Ron Gould, pick up a line for Ben to use. You want to go downtown to Bonehenge? Anna Marie Dory had, want to play Autumn? Start dropping your clothes and I'll see how many shades of red I can turn you. Ralph has a few. So Ralph, nights get longer this time of year, which is perfect for what we're about to do. He also had happy autumn, nice bottom. He also had, let's make like a tree and leave all our clothes behind.
Who's this?
And then Ralph. And then Ralph's last one is, you ought to make out with me. Ought to make out with me. Get it? And Tam Brown had, Halloween candy isn't the only thing I like cream filled.
Oh my God.
And I think those are all the entries.
All right. I really liked Hey, You Want to Ride from Anna. I liked Sweet Potato Pie and the Crust from Phoebe. I liked Come Visit Between the Holidays from Tina. I really liked I Want You to Go Down on Me Sooner Every Day from Jack. But I don't remember who this was, but I got to go for the pickup line. Let's go downtown to Bonehenge. I thought Bonehenge is really funny. That made me laugh a whole bunch.
Bowers.
Yeah.
Bowers, quick thing. Before anybody else votes, my computer just gave me the about to shut off warning. So let me just vote really quickly so I don't miss the vote. I loved I Only Come in Autumn from Steve and Val. I loved Phoebe's I Have a Pumpkin Patch You Can Squash or whatever weird thing that was. And I loved Ralph's Happy Autumn, Nice Bottom, but I got to give it to Jack with Go Down on, children around now, down on me earlier each day.
Rob, what's your favorite?
Say there's children around you and then whisper it, if I'm being honest. Rob, what was your favorite?
I got some honorable mentions here. I like The Reasons I'm Falling for You, The Fall for You, Leave Me No Choice, Ought to Make Out with Me is great, but I too am going to go with Going Down on You Earlier Each Day.
I really yeah. Awesome. Jen, what's your favorite?
I exactly the same. So many great ones, and I too chose Jack's Go Down on You Earlier Each Day. Also, I wasn't expecting to leave this show so horny.
Thank you so much.
A hornicopia. Hornicopia.
Hey guys,
a
child literally
just said it's a hornicopia.
guys, no joke. A little child just came up to me and very kindly handed me this paper that fell out of my notebook. It's our crappy doodles from another episode from earlier, just floating around here on the outside.
I swear to God, I thought he handed you a quiet side. I thought he handed you a quiet side. That's amazing.
Why is there a kid at this rave conference that you're at.
All right, my
Rachel.
votes. I
Yes,
liked
Rachel,
the cherry stuff from Abby, the sweet potato pie Phoebe, candy in your bucket Megan, but I'm also giving it to Jack. So congratulations, Jack. You're the winner.
Nice work.
Collect your prize at show.com.
You are the champion of SDSC today. Well done. And the Night King game is going to be fall pick up. I don't know, what is it, Rachel?
Let's do Halloween pickup lines.
Sure.
Great.
How about pickup lines for pumpkins? You're gonna try to fuck a pumpkin or
All right, pumpkin pickup lines.
Sure.
Like I like your mouth. Can I put something in it? Something like that, maybe.
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you guys have any game
Gorgeous.
entries?
How about you look gorgeous?
There you go.
Let's spread
Perfect.
both of our
Pumpkin.
seeds.
Let's go.
Did you guys have any game entries?
Let's go to Ben first, because his computer's gonna die. You got any first, Ben?
Oh, thank you. Yes, I only have one game entry. It is, I'm not sure where there's a nice pumpkin display around here, but they do have a beautiful display of Chinese squash downtown in Chinatown.
That doesn't work in any language, Ben. Nice work.
Wow. Very good.
You got any? No?
Jen
Yeah,
or
you got it?
Rob, do you guys have any pickup lines?
Yes, I have one and only one, and it is: I turn the clock back if it means I could spend another hour with you.
Nice.
I, for some reason, thought this was supposed to be Halloween pickup lines, so I wrote down, which broom would you like to use?
Oh my God.
That works. I don't have any Bowers.
No, I want to imagine Jen Murphy using brooms to do that.
Oh my God. All right, before we do plugs, let's do the hat thing.
Oh,
All right.
Wait,
Bowers,
can I-
can you pay attention? You
Can I
good?
quickly? I'm sorry, Queen, is it okay if I plug really quickly because my computer's about to die and I might not be able to come back in time?
Yeah, very quickly.
Thank you. So sorry. So guys, thank you so much for the takeover today. It really touches my heart. I'm going to be doing a watch party tomorrow at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern for any of my patrons, even at the $5 level or higher. You can just join for the month if you'd like and join me for a screening. I'll be watching it for the first time with you guys, my episode of Just Beyond tomorrow at 5 and taking questions and hang in. So please join for that if you'd like. Patreon.com/Ben Gleib. Also, my meme video with Charlie Kirk is about to cross 2 million views on my Twitter. It's got millions all over TikTok, and other people have uploaded it. It's on the front page of Reddit. It's going crazy. Please keep retweeting it, pushing it. Let's crush this guy. And the full audio of it is going to be on my podcast, Last Week on Earth, coming out in about a day or two. It's already been uploaded and being processed. So subscribe if you haven't, and watch the full debate on my YouTube as well. YouTube.com/BGleib. That is it. Thank you guys so much.
Bye, Ben.
Love y'all.
Bye, buddy. Love you.
Thank you.
All right, Bowers. So I'm not going to tell you who these are from, but they're from like 15 different, like 10 different people probably.
I'll write the ones I like and I'll vote.
You write the ones. Yep. Okay. So, and these aren't all the entries. We had a million come in. These are some of my favorite. Jabba the Hat.
Nice.
Neil Hatrick Harris. Hatton Oswald.
Oh my God.
They're all going to be great, Bowers. So you're going to have to eliminate.
Buy more hats.
Hadley Portman.
I almost wore that hat once.
Hatrick Yoakley.
That's the black one. Is Hatrick Yoakley for sure. No, that one wins for the black cat.
Hatrick Yoakley walking by in this.
Let's keep
right
going.
now. Watch this guy right there. You see Hatrick?
That Hatrick Yoakley? Nice.
In the distance.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Hatfield McCoy.
Okay.
Fedora the Explorer. John Cougar Mellencap. Hats Civils.
Can't just do someone's real name.
Yeah, I was saying.
Cheap Hat Trick.
Nice.
Beanie Mac.
Nice.
Dennis Noggin Topper. Billy the Lid. Leonardo DiCaprio. And then last one is Mahatma Gandhi. All right, so those are the ones you gotta choose from. Who?
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna. So if you named the hat, you get it. So this one is for sure Billy the Lid. I love Billy the Lid. That's great.
Okay, so Billy the Lid came from. So that was a winner, right?
Yep.
So Cynthia Cresswell, Billy the Lid.
You get Billy the Lid, right? And then the other one, right there at the end. So two things are gonna happen. We're renaming the pink one from Hat Benatar to Fedora the Explorer. That's
okay. So we're gonna give that to Jeremy Day.
Nice. And
okay, but Bao, just to remind you, you promised 4 hats to the 4 hats.
No, it's okay. Like I've got it handled. We're good.
Great.
And then I'm gonna get the black one because we're starting a movement. It's called Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is the funniest of all time. That's the black one. That's
Jennifer Story.
Jennifer Story, Mahatma Gandhi. Oh my God, we got it. So there we go, everybody. We're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, you can find me in Key West for the next 4 hours. Come out and do that.
We have origin stories tonight with Rob Ryan at 5 p.m. Pacific. So join us for that.
Rob Ryan, that's gonna be interesting. All right, so anything else we gotta do or catch up on or whatever?
Yeah, plugs for.
All right, Rob, where do we find you, buddy?
We have, many of you guys know about my podcast, Is This Anything? I'm joined by Brett Druck and Jarrett Berenstein, who are obviously friends of this show. So you can check it out on all places the podcasts are, or you check out our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Is This Anything? Thank you.
Sounds good. Jen?
You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Jen Murphy Comedy. And I also have a podcast with the hilarious co-host Christina Walkinshaw, who's been on here. And it's called Jillin' Off. And we have new episodes every week.
Very funny. Jilling Off is the female version of jacking off. People don't get that sometimes, but that makes it a very fun podcast. Rach, anything to catch us up for when we get the audience out of here?
Yes. So we had Ron Gould said to make Tam vomit, sung in the tune of Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. Rob fades in a furry ring of fire. It drains down, 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 then clogs up the stopper. It took me a minute to get the tune down correctly, but I got it. And then top tipper today, who also gets a hat, front row Stephen Val. Congratulations!
Hey, Stephen Val. We got one more hat to give out too. So if you got one
and then one more. And then lastly, just to let everybody know, we had to, because of schedule stuff, we had to move our Tuesday next week, the 19th. Instead, we're going to be having a show on Monday, the 18th. Same time, 3 p.m. Pacific. So we're going to send out an email on Patreon and make a post on Facebook so you all know. So again, we have a show on Monday, not Tuesday next week. So that's it.
Tell your friends. All right. Sounds good. I think Ben's out. So thanks, Front Row. We love you. Thanks, comics. We love you. Rachel.
Ben's computer died, so he said to sign off for him. You know what, Bowers? I'm going to let you handle the sign off today. Rob, we'll see you later tonight. Everybody, I'll see you on Friday.
So today I was in Key West and we were trying to think of the other 2 names for those hats, and I thought, you know what? Let's bring in some professionals, and you guys fucking did it. You killed it. Those were really funny. Thank you for helping. We'll see you guys next time. I love you. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.